016, wind 280 degrees, 7 knots, runway 32, cleared for takeoff.
Swiss 2896, clear for takeoff. Runway 32.
We will turn down the end APU.
Papa Delta 55,
taxi lights.
Tower, are you ready to copy?
Yes sir, I'm ready.
Left is clear, right is clear.
Papa Delta 55, information Lima is current. You are cleared to destination Bradshaw International, runway 32 via the Babbitt for November departure, inch climb 5,000 feet, stroke 6705.
Clear to Bradshaw International Airport, runway 32 via Baby for November departure, initial climb 5,000, squawk 6705.
Papa Delta 55, read back correct. Swiss 187 Delta, line up and wait, runway 32.
Line up and wait, 32, Swiss 187 Delta.
Tower, hello, Zurich 3 Zulu Tango, establish runway 28.
Swiss 3 Zulu Tango, Zurich Tower, good evening, QNH 1016, wind 280 degrees, 7 knots, runway 28, clear to land.
Good, runway 28, 1016, this is 3 Zulu Tango.
Edelweiss 22 Romeo Bravo, request taxi.
Edelweiss 22 Romeo Bravo, taxi to holding point runway 32 via Foxtrot, Alpha and Kilo, on Kilo hold short runway 28.
Taxi holding point runway 32 via Foxtrot, Alpha and Kilo, on Kilo hold short runway 28, Edelweiss 22 Romeo Bravo. Foxtrot, Alpha, Kilo.
And Swiss 187 Delta, wind 280 degrees, 7 knots, runway 32, cleared for takeoff.
32 cleared for takeoff, Swiss 187 Delta.
Swiss 2816, no further ATC, Manita Unicom 122.8. Have a great flight to you.
Unicom 122.8, thank you, bye-bye.
Swiss 3 Zulu Tango, after landing, vacate left, runway 16 available.
After landing, vacate runway 16 left. Thank you very much, Zulu Tango, 3 Zulu Tango.
And Swiss 9 Bravo Victor on block stand Alpha 03 massive the service on den Schema something aber für Frage. Swiss 9 Bravo Victor, no further change of frequency approved. Danke fürs Züge, tschüss. Ciao.
Swiss 71 November requesting push and start.
Swiss 71 November push and start approved facing east.
Push and start approved facing east, 71 November.
Papa Delta 55 requesting push and start.
Papa Delta 55, please squawk 6705.
Close there, forget it.
No worries. Swiss 187 Delta, no further TC, monitor Unicom 122.8. Have a great flight, see you.
Unicom 128, Swiss 187 Delta, ciao.
Ciao. Edelweiss 22 Romeo Bravo on Kilo cross runway 28.
On Kilo, cross runway 28, Edelweiss 22 Romeo Bravo.
Swiss 3 Zulu Tango, welcome to Zurich.
Obviously that was for me.
Gate Alpha 44 via Echo
We
7,
got the order
link
that we
2
can
and November.
Cross runway 28, which is here on taxiway Kilo. So, as I don't see anyone in front of us here,
Papa Delta 55 requesting push and start again,
I
sir.
pretty believe that
Papa Delta 55,
we will
push
get
and
the
start
takeoff
approved,
clearance
facing east.
soon.
Push and start approved facing east, Papa Delta 55.
So, before we
Zurich
light up,
Swiss Kilo
we need to
Hotel,
turn on the landing lights.
3 Kilo
strobes,
Hotel, local address runway
fireworks.
282.
Swiss 3 Kilo Hotel, Zurich Tower, good evening, QNH 1016, wind 280 degrees, 7 knots, runway 28,
So we
clear
are
to
at the
land.
holding point
After
right now.
landing, vacate left, runway 16 available.
Holding point is here.
Clear to land runway 28 after vacate, runway 16 Swiss.
We gotta wait
3 Kilo
until
Hotel.
we get the clearance
Swiss
to
3
land.
Kilo Hotel, just confirm after
We
landing,
are Edelweiss
vacate left,
22
and the runway
Romeo
16
Bravo.
is available.
Let runway 16 available, Swiss 3 Kilo Hotel.
That's him here.
Edelweiss 22 Romeo Bravo, wind 280 degrees, 7 knots, runway 32, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 32 clear for takeoff, Edelweiss 22 Romeo Bravo. That was our clearance. So let's turn on the sounds.
Hello, all station, be advised, Zurich Tower will be closing in about 10 minutes.
Man flag 63, SRS climb, nav blue. One other knots. E1. And rotate. Positive climb, gear up.
Swiss 71 November, ready to taxi.
Swiss 71 November, taxi to holding point runway 32 via inner and Kilo, on Kilo, hold short runway 28.
Cross level climb.
Taxi to runway 32 via inner Kilo, short Kilo, via 428, and then proceed to 32.
Swiss 71 November, just confirm taxi to runway 32 via inner and Kilo, on Kilo, hold short runway 28.
Flaps
Taxiing
0.
to runway 32 via inner Kilo, and then holding Kilo for runway 28. Swiss 71 November.
Bravo Delta 55, ready to taxi.
Papa Delta 55, taxi to holding point runway 32 via Charlie and Kilo.
Holding point 32 via Charlie and Kilo, you said, right?
Papa Delta 55, affirm.
Okay, look at here. We got the Zurich airport
ILS established 28.
with the next.
Flyer
Oh, that's a landing.
8763 Zurich
Yeah,
Tower.
that's definitely
Good
a landing on
evening.
runway
Continue
28.
approach number 2, wind check 280 degrees 7 knots.
Very good morning.
Continuing, flyer 8763.
My name is
Edelweiss 22 Romeo Bravo, no further ATC monetary Unicom 122.8. That's great flight, see you.
Unicom on 122.8. Have a wonderful evening. Dank u vielmals. Schönen Abend.
Clear south, tschüss.
Edelweiss 220,
And we got the order.
established runway
We'll
28.
switch to Unicom on 122.8.
Edelweiss 320 Zurich Tower, good evening.
Which
Continue approach
happens now.
number.
not hesitate to ask any of us for assistance throughout the flight. You can find us in the middle of your breakfast in the hall hall. We hope you enjoy the flight. Thank you.
And we will continue our climb. I've forgotten to stop our to continue our descent. Good. Landing lights goes off. Taxi light, nose light off. What else? That's good. And let's create direct to Omidu. No, direct Artak. Direct Artak makes sense. Here we go. Let's say direct Dedak. Oh, guys. Okay, guys, very nice that you are here. We are now over the mountains, or how we call it, over the Alps, over the beautiful Swiss Alps, which now we are in November. It will take maybe 2 or 3 weeks, and then you won't see them like this anymore. You will see them pretty loaded with snow. As you can see here, it already started a bit, and it's just a matter of time until they are fully covered. For myself, I will go to a short break for, let's say, about 5 minutes, and then we will pretty soon start with our descent into Nice Côte. When we are there, let me see. Our flight level is 370, which is pretty high, as we are already getting into Odina. And then we will be about maybe 15 minutes on cruise level, and after that we will already get into the descent for runway 04 left into Nice Côte, which is an RMP approach. That means a manual landing. Guys, as promised, we will get into the window view. Let me see what says the iPad. the iPad says airborne about 1 hour, which is less than 1 hour, which I can promise you. Weather over there. Oh, a bit windy, 11 degrees. Good. Okay. As promised, window view over the Alps, and we will see us in about, let's say, 5 to 10 minutes. Oh, that's the wrong one. Here we go. Sorry about that. See you. Guys, we are back at the flight. Welcome back to the flight deck, and we are already heading our top of descent, which is here crispy before Enoba when we go into our right turn, descending, and after the right turn we are crossing some of the Alps, and after the Alps, let's not call it Alps, let's call it some hills, and from the hills we are doing a left turn. Onto the ocean, and on the ocean we will do a turn, a double right turn onto runway 04 left. Let's see if I still got my filters, my NVIDIA filters. Funny. There is no filter at all. I think I need to reboot my system, which is fine. That's okay. I can see today it's pretty quiet in the stream, which is okay. It doesn't always have to be disco mode. Let me see on my iPhone what's going on Twitch over there. I'm just writing quickly to a friend. Okay guys, we got a company message. Let's have a look at that one. Company message says no ADC required. And let's start with our descent in 5 miles now. We will just double check what if we got some. Let's see if we can get a weather. I mean, we usually we can get a weather on the iPad or on the electronic flight bag, but I will have it here because that makes it super easy. So like this, we get a meter and then 3, 2, 1, and the magic should be here in a moment. Here we got it. Let's start into our descent for 4,000 feet. Here we got it. And into our descent we got QNH, which is 1011, 1011, and on Nice Côte we will meet 11 degrees Celsius, and the wind is coming from 330 with 9 knots. Today, should we, we're doing, as we are not on VATSIM, let's do an ILS landing. I don't feel like doing RNF landing. I know that's not usual procedure in Nice Côte, but it's okay for today. Arrival 04 left, body. And we've chosen ILS Yankee. And surprise, surprise, 04 Yankee, it's Neras. Nera to Alpha. We will now check the flight plan. We're going into the plan mode, and then we will see how our approach looks like. So Enoba, this is where we're coming in now, like this. From the north, then we'll run the coastline until Bordi, and at Amgal we will go outside to the ocean, do a right turn into Neras, intercept. Yeah, that looks fine. That looks great. That's what we are going to do. Okay. First officer, are you doing well? Obviously, I'm doing my briefing now with my first officer. First officer, are you doing well? Yes, I'm doing well. Okay. Let's do the briefing. Our briefing today. ATC told us we're allowed to do an ILS landing over the Cap of Antibes. What we are going to take into the plan mode. Okay. We will get over the coastline, Amgel, we will cross the coastline and fly, descend onto the ocean, onto Mikri, then a right turn into Neras. From Neras we will do a left turn to Delta 218 uniform, and from there we will get onto the glide slope over the Cap d'Antibes and land on 04 left. In case of a go around, we will take a sharp right turn back to Neras, get into the holding, and then we will decide if we continue to our descent or will head to our alternate, which is Marseille. Is that okay for you, Mr. First Officer? Yes, that's okay, as you are the captain. Okay, Mr. First Officer. Let's go ahead. Mr. First Officer, do you want a glass of wine? No, I had enough for today. Okay, Mr. First Officer. Let's get back into the normal mode. So, let's check our checklists. Briefing is confirmed. Ecam status checked. Seatbelts are on. Let's have a look at our landing distance. 04 left is to right. Oh, come on. Our landing weight nu de 50,7 59.7, which is okay. If we will do auto brake medium auto brake, we'll have 1.4 kilometers. 1.4 kilometers on the runway in Nice Côte, Zurich. Will get us out on Echo Foxtrot if we do it perfect. otherwise Echo Yankee, which is fine as well. So let's plan for Echo Yankee. Oh, we are facing some turbulences. My God, look at this! Look at the scenery! Look at the details. We will now. I assume this is Monaco over here. Yeah. Guys, look at that. That's clearly Monaco. Yeah, here we got the coastline. Here's the Formula One racetrack. And here we have an aircraft which I just saw on the new Navigraph. Going to Milano Malpensa. Is it Malpensa? No, Torino Casella. Caselle. I'm sorry. Oh guys, I love the speed. What's the name of that song? Girl Drift. Okay. Cool tunes, man. And we have another guy, Airbus 634, also getting into Nice Côte, Zurich. So let me do announcement. Nice Côte Zurich traffic, Edelweiss 22 Romeo Bravo, inbound Bordeaux 7 Romeo arrival for ILS 04 Lima. I turn the landing lights on, taxi lights on. And we are heading into our approach phase. And for 634, what are your intentions? Is he even on Unicom? Not reacting. Okay. Let me write him a text. He is still not reacting. For those who have no clue what I'm talking about, let me just show you what's going on. Oh, he reacted now. Oh. I just needed to write him, which I did, so let me show you what is going on right now. Okay, I just sent you a message into the chat where you can see the VATSIM radar, what is going on, and there you can see my aircraft. And yeah, Frost, and both of us are willing to land both of us are willing to land on in Nice Côte, but he's doing a downwind landing and he's vectoring himself, so that means he's doing a visual approach. This is what he wrote me, and I am doing an unusual ILS approach into Nice Côte. Why is it unusual? Let me show you the reason why it is a super unusual approach. I need the maps for that. Cabin crew is preparing for landing. I'm just trying to find the reason why it is unusual to have an ILS landing over here. Yeah, here we go. Now the guy's asking me if you can go in front of me. Yes, I told him go ahead, happy landing. Okay, so what we're doing now is we are doing a wider turn and then getting into 0 far left. So guys, the point is this is Antibes, and the usual RNAV approach goes into that one, and then you cross like this and do a visual approach. The reason is because of the noise. Those guys here, they don't like it if you cross over there, if you land practically over their heads. That is why ILS usually is not flown. So you have the landing where you go into that bay, and over that bay you go here. And you know, it's not only, the reason is not only the Antibes, it's also here, Cannes. As you can imagine why. And then you have the other approach, and that's a super wild one. Here you can do an ILS because here you have quite high obstacles, mountains. That is why you get into here, and then you do a sharp left turn and land onto the runway. Pretty interesting. And for those on TikTok, maybe to see what I was explaining, it's quite difficult, so it will be easier on Twitch or on the YouTube. There you would see what is going on, because there you will see the overlays. But if you want to stay on TikTok, that's fine as well. The important thing is that you enjoy what I am doing, and if that's in TikTok, so be it, that's fine. super okay. We need to change. What do we need to change? We need to change our pressure, which is 10, 11. Here we have it, 10, 11, no SIG. That means clear view. And you can see our engines went into idle. That means we are getting into the approach phase, which is what is happening here right now. And if you go into the perf page, you see we are now middle in the approach phase. So what does that mean for us? That means for us 220 knots. Flaps 1. Flaps 2. Here you see the big cruises in front of Cannes. And look at these wonderful coastlines, guys. Isn't it beautiful? Come on. Gears down. Auto brakes medium. Ground spoilers armed. Flaps full. And we are going to see our landing checklist. No, approach checklist. Briefing is confirmed, econ status, ground spoilers armed, seat belts armed, no smoking, armed, landing lines armed, flaps full, barrel ref both set. Decision altitude, and this is now you see why we are doing those checklists. ILS 311. Engine mode selectors. Norm. Approach briefing completed. Guys, enjoy the coastline of Cannes, which you only see when you do an ILS approach, obviously. And I've forgotten to activate the landing. So we will do a manual landing from here. Und das Ganze wieder eingefangen. And recaptured everything, and we are now on the glide slope. And on the localizer 500, and both autopilots are armed, and now it is my aircraft. Continue. Runways inside. Are we at the aiming point?
100. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. Drive.
That was a bad landing, my friends. Really bad. Guys, let's be honest. This should have been a go around.
Meine Damen und Herren, bitte bleiben Sie angeschnallt sitzen, bis das Flugzeug seine Parkposition erreicht hat. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated with the seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign has been switched off.
APU master on, APU start, landing lights off. I'm gonna turn off engine number 2.
Cabin crew disarm the flight control.
Guys, that was it for today. We are already past midnight, which you could see on my landing. The problem was I floated a bit. At the end I tended to float, and this usually if you start to float it ends bad. Keyboard, guys, still thank you for being into the stream. Thank you for watching, for those who watched. I think that this was the last stream I ever made on Flight Simulator 2020.
Bitte achten Sie beim Verlassen des Flugzeugs darauf, alle persönlichen Gegenstände mitzunehmen.
On Tuesday,
Rauchen ist nur in den bezeichneten Räumen erlaubt.
we have 2024, and I'm pretty sure that I won't stream there because I know I will use the entire evening to migrate everything, calibrating the throttles, checking the sceneries, doing this, doing that. So no stream on Tuesday, maybe on Friday. And if not, we will see us when we are going to see us. Have a wonderful evening. And see you next time. I don't know when. But it's always a pleasure to be here with you guys. Thank you.